good day. So I figured I'd do this before it got too late and I forgot all about it. But was it for April? Let me plug my computer. For April, I ate meat every day as my main source of protein, and also my main source of calories. Maybe, I don't know. But I ate a lot of meat. 2 meals of meat every day, and also ate some animal products such as eggs and a bit of dairy. I did the experiment because I had been vegan for 2.5 years, and when I turned vegan, I started feeling very well, but also had done some different things that might have had this effect as well. And I wanted to test if going back to eating meat was going to affect me. As also I had seen a lot of these ex-vegan videos on YouTube, and a lot of vegans seem to be feeling well after going back to meat, or even better. That did not happen to me. Let me just put it right ahead. I did not feel good eating meat every day. Okay. So, let me just go through what happened. So, the first days, could already tell this wasn't going good, but I figured I'd push through the whole month, and it didn't get any better whatsoever. So, starting on the first days, I could already feel my energy wasn't as light, wasn't as happy. I wasn't as motivated. I was feeling a bit down. And just to note, I was eating like organic meats, grass-fed bison, organic pork, not much poultry. I ate duck once and chicken once or twice, but mostly organic pork and bison meat. I did enjoy eating the meat. It wasn't like disgusting to me or anything, but at the same time, it wasn't as fun as eating high plant-based foods. I just was so out of it by the end of the month. I didn't want another bite of this meat. I wanted to go through for the whole month, but on the 28th day, I was just like, alright, I did 4 weeks. That's enough. I couldn't go through anymore with this. It was like feeling so horrible, and it took me a couple weeks to get back to my regular, happier state, more zen, more light, more this, I was like, y'all probably have seen me from my Instagram account, unless you stumble upon me on YouTube. But if you look at what I've posted during the month of April, I usually try to post 4 to 5 times per week, but during the month of April, I posted maybe once per week. And I'm always on the stories, trying to give you guys some ideas, or show some fun stuff. But like the stories, I didn't post anything. I had to post like once every 3 days on the stories. It was like horrible. No motivation to do that. And same thing for my work. I was just completely out of it. I was thinking about quitting. I was like, fuck, I hate this. I just want to do some fun things because I wasn't feeling good, and I wanted to somewhat fill that void. I was trying to not blame it on the meat so that I could go through the month, right? And when I cut I cut the meat out. I just slowly went back to my normal state, and that was what showed me that it was indeed the meat. Some other things like the yogurt. Oh man, just the smell of yogurt right now. It gives me nausea, like bad. I was at a friend's house and he just had this yogurt jar open on on the table while we were eating, and I could not eat. I told him like, yo man, put that back in the fridge. I can't eat with that in my face. Uh, when I ate dairy products, I always get some acid reflux. I didn't eat much of it, but yeah, it's just like not good for you. Well, not for me, anyways. Some people might do well on it. I don't know. Um, Other than that, I mean, it was alright, but I just didn't feel good. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Um, so I'd say moral of the story. Some people do well on meat, some people don't. I think what you eat has to reflect who you are, right? So if you are eating vegan for some reasons that don't really fit well with who you are, I don't know. Don't want to get too esoteric here, but like if it doesn't, if you don't vibrate at the same rate as your food, then of course there's going to be some dissonance, and you're not going to feel good. But if you do uh, vibrate at the same rate as the food you're eating, then yeah, you're going to feel good. I think that's just how it is for me, anyways. Um, so what I'm eating right now, and this is the diet like that makes me feel the best. It's not a fruitarian diet, but it's not too far from it either. It's like maybe if you say like by volume, 60% fruit, 15% beans, so black beans or soybeans, which are my two favorites. Sometimes garbanzo beans or chickpeas, but only in like hummus. And yeah, a little tip for your hummus: throw some black beans in there. It's gonna get so much creamier. Uh, Side note. But yeah. Other than that, I eat veggies. So maybe 20%. I lost count here, but and nuts and seeds for maybe another 5 to 10%. And I like to make some nut milk or oat milk as well. Yeah, oats and lentils. I make some granola with it. So I have these lentil flakes that are a bit like oat flakes, and I blend a 3-to-1 oat to lentil ratio, and I make some granola with it, maybe some granola bars. So I drink that with some homemade nut milk or some oat milk. Yeah. Also like a bit of coffee. Oh man, I was drinking so much coffee on that diet. It was like trying to feel better, right? Because my energy was so down. And I was like, fuck. I was drinking like 4 to 5 cups of espresso, like these little cups with espresso on them, or sometimes these bigger cups with a long shot in them. I could drink like 4 to 5 a day. I've never done that before, and I haven't done that since. I guess I was just like looking for some energy, man. I just tried like getting some ginseng, things like that. A little boost in there, but yeah, it was just like so out of it. Not for me. So I invite you to make the test. Play around with your diet. Give yourself a challenge for a month, and try to see if there's anything that fits better for you. One last thing. this new diet I'm going to experiment with, and maybe I'll do another video on it in a month or two, is a stink-free diet. So what's a stink-free diet? If you don't want to smell like what you're cooking, don't eat it. If you would love to smell like what you're cooking, eat it. So I'm going to be eating a lot of flowers. I'm going to be eating a lot of fruits, of course, and a lot of good smelling things. Like I got some buds, like spruce tips. These are really good, and throwing them in the blender or in the fruit bowl, really tasty. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you with this. Enjoy your day, and let me know that below. Do you eat vegan? Do you eat carnivore? What do you eat? And what makes you feel best? Alright, peace.